Since June 21, more or less every single day, we have been telling you how the country is facing a huge slump as far as the vaccination numbers are concerned. And once again, the focus remains on the slow pace of vaccination in the country. Let me just put out some data for you right now. And this is the government data, the Covin.government.in data that we are putting out for you. June 13th, 15.78 lakh vaccines, in fact, were administered across the country, which just look at the huge jump on June 21st, 91.74 lakh vaccines. And since then, ladies and gentlemen, June 27th, 18 lakh, July 3rd, 64 lakh, July 8th, 41.7 lakh, July 11th, 12.83 lakh, and July 12th, as of now, we are talking about today, 40 lakh 57,928. Yesterday, vaccines were administered across the country. This is becoming a big problem. Now, the states, many states are complaining about shortage as far as the vaccinations are concerned. Reports coming in from many states where they are talking about low stocks of the vaccines. Delhi's Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia claims the government-run vaccination centers are closed today in the national capital because the city has exhausted its Covishield stock. Not just Delhi, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, Maharashtra have all complained of vaccine shortages. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin wrote to the Prime Minister requesting his intervention to correct the vaccine and demanded 1 crore vaccine doses. People also held protests in Coimbatore against the vaccine shortage. Meanwhile, vaccine drive in Mumbai resumed after 2 days of complete stoppage.
एक बड़ी लड़ाई जो है वो वैक्सीन के जरिए लड़ी जा रही है, लेकिन वैक्सीन की स्थिति जो है वो दिल्ली में इस वक्त बुरे हाल में है। वैक्सीनेशन सेंटर बंद किए हुए हैं। क्या पूरी वजह है अभी तक? क्या
इसका कारण है वैक्सीन की अवेलेबिलिटी कम है। कल थोड़ी सी वैक्सीन आई है जो कि आज तक चलेगी, 1.5 लाख के करीब आई है, तो वैक्सीन की कमी है।
ये 100 मीटर रेस नहीं है, ये लंबी देर तक चलने वाला हमारी जर्नी है, हमारा मिशन है।
अगस्त में
वैक्सीन की प्रोडक्शन धीरे धीरे बढ़ रही है, ये एक प्लान अफेयर है और उसी स्पीड के बढ़ते बढ़ते वैक्सीन की अवेलेबिलिटी हो रही है। हमें वैक्सीन के प्रोग्राम को इम्प्लीमेंट करना।
You know, I want to just bring you a sample. In fact, we have ground reports from across the country because the shortage or paucity of the time. I just want to bring you one sample, and this story has been filed by my colleague Abhishek Mishra, who is filing this report from Chitrakoot in Uttar Pradesh, how the rural areas in the country in Uttar Pradesh are hit by severe shortage of vaccines. Take a look.
On one hand, UP targets more than 3 crore vaccination by the end of July. And at the same time, the situation is this, that in the interior areas, vaccine is not available. That's the reason that the people in big numbers are coming to these centers, but they are not able to get any dose of vaccine. We are right now here at the PHC in Sitapur, Chitrakoot, where you can see big number of beneficiaries who are expected to get the jab are coming here. Most of them are here to expect for the first jab and some of them are for the second jab, but none of them are able to get either of one. भाई साहब, कितनी दिनों से आप आ रहे हैं? कितनी दिक्कत यहाँ पे होती है?
बड़ी दिक्कत होती है। आज तीसरा दिन है और हम लोगों को रोज यही कहा जाता है कि खत्म हो गई वैक्सीन तो हम चले जाते हैं।
सरकार तो कह रही वैक्सीन है, सब जगह पहुँच रही है, यहाँ नहीं मिल रही।
तो यहाँ नहीं मिल रही है, पता नहीं क्या बात है।
कब से आप भाई साहब लगे हुए, कितनी देर से यहाँ पे खड़े?
अरे आज तो सुबह 8 बजे से लाइन में लगे हैं।
पहले कितनी बार आए?
अरे पहले शनिवार को आए, फिर सोमवार को आया, फिर आज 8 बजे से लाइन में लगे हैं।
The vaccine availability is a major issue. That's the reason that most of these beneficiaries have been coming here for 2, 3, 4 days and not yet have received any jab. In Chitrakoot with cameraman Neeraj Kumar, Abhishek Mishra for India Today.
I'm sure it is a very cause of concern for all our viewers as well, for their loved ones as well. But I just don't want to leave you on, a worried, depressing note. Let me now shift focus to Bihar, which is right now several parts of the state are reeling under a massive deluge, massive floods. But the government, in its effort to make sure that the vaccination drive doesn't stop, is now using boats to reach out to the people. This is encouraging a lot of people who otherwise would possibly not be able to get vaccinated because of the current situation now. This is encouraging people to make sure that even in this natural calamity, they have access to the vaccinations.
Floods have cut off remote areas of Bihar from the cities and district headquarters. Hundreds of villages have fallen off the COVID vaccine map. As the race to vaccinate all eligible population against the deadly virus gathers pace, the Bihar government has started a new campaign, Tika Wali Naav. Boats have been pressed into service to inoculate people in flood-prone areas. Vaccination on boats is being carried out in Muzaffarpur, Motihari and Gopalganj. India Today's team was on one such boat deployed to take vaccines to a remote village.
हम लोग का टारगेट आज 200 का टारगेट है। हम लोग 200 का आज ये करूँगा, वैक्सीनेशन करूँगा। इस तरह से संख्या हम लोग बढ़ाते जा रहे हैं। यहाँ के कटरा प्रखंड में 12 पंचायत ऐसे हैं जहाँ पर आवागमन अवरुद्ध हो चुका है। इसमें टीका वाली नाव का सहयोग बहुत ज़्यादा हुआ है ताकि उस व्यक्ति के पास, हम लोग लाभार्थी के पास पहुँच सकें जो टीका नहीं ले पाए हैं।
Once the boat reached Bhawanipur village, the health workers set up a camp and started verification of those who had registered for the shots.
लोगों ने ये सुविधा देखी कि नाव आ गया तो लोग धड़ल्ले से जो है नहीं लेने की इच्छा में भी थे, वो भी आके लिए हैं। यानी जो डरते थे कि कोरोना के सुइया से आदमी मर जाता है, ये होता है, वो होता है, वो भी आके लिए हैं, बेहिचक लिए हैं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं सर।
As several districts of Bihar reel under floods, the boat service will play a crucial role in getting maximum people vaccinated against COVID-19.
The flood-affected people are hoping that more and more such vaccination boats are pressed into action by the state government so that the vaccination drive, the very important vaccination drive which is going on in the state, that does not take a hit. With camera person Deepak Kumar and Manibhushan Sharma, this is Rohit Singh in Katra block, Muzaffarpur.